Hi! Welcome back to my channel. This is Teacher Josa, your teacher for the subject Introduction to the Philosophy of the Human Person. So, let's start! Last meeting, we discussed about meaning and process of doing philosophy. We discovered that philosophy is also called a super subject because it covers broad knowledge and it's a science. It's a natural light for reason, and it has four principles. We also read the story dilemma of Marcia and Juan, and we tackled many things about it. For today, I want to check your knowledge on Plato's allegory of the cave. So let's answer the info card. Tell the correct answer or write the correct answer. It is a story with hidden meaning where characteristics and events present ideas. It's allegory. So allegory is a story with hidden meaning. And the characters may not or may represent the ideas. It is a short excerpt from Book 7 of Plato's The Republic. So it's allegory of the cave. So it's just part of book 7 of Plato's The Republic, a book about politics and governance. They are the two main characters in the story in Allegory of the Cave. So it's Glaucon and Socrates. For today's discussion, for content standard, the learner understands the meaning and process of doing philosophy. Performance standard, the learner reflects on a concrete experience in a philosophical way. Most essential learning competency, distinguish a holistic perspective from a partial point of view. We unpack the most essential learning competency and create these three objectives. Analyze the branches of philosophy using guide questions on Plato's Allegory of the Cave. Appreciate the people's experience philosophically through visualization and discussion. And I want you to write a 1-minute philosophical reflection. That's psychomotor. So let's watch this short clip courtesy of YouTube. So that's the end of the video. Thanks to one gang related to for the video. So for our discussion, how do you describe the people inside the cave? What are the stages of the liberated prisoner's experience outside the cave? Describe each stage. What does Plato allegory of the cave tell us about how we recognize things? How do people believe in illusion and accept it as reality? What happened to people when reality is revealed? What are the other caves in our modern life in which people might be imprisoned or feel imprisoned? Describe the scenario. Philosophy is what I said a while ago, an activity. It's a activity of journeying upward from the dark cave to the light, from no knowledge to knowledge and wisdom and more discovery. It's a difficult activity, just like what one of the prisoners experienced. It involves questioning the most basic beliefs that each of us accepts about ourselves and the universe. Our philosophical journey sometimes may lead us in a direction that society does not support. It requires us to think critically, consistently, and carefully about fundamental beliefs. So it's important for us to learn, relearn, and also unlearn things that is not right. What do I mean by that? Unlearn meaning if one fundamental beliefs that you have and then you discover that it's not true after deep reflection, analysis, and etc. The next stage of unlearning things is to learn the new thing, how you accept the new normal. And as mentioned here in the statement, it may lead us in a direction that society does not support. And always remember that majority is not always right. Ba? But it's important for us to think critically, to utilize different perspectives or different lenses in analysis, to really think of the factors affecting the situation, and many more. Let's go to the branches of philosophy. One branch is the metaphysics. Meta means beyond, and it's the most abstract branch of philosophy. Abstract because it concerned with ultimate reality and deals about beingness beyond the physical entity. The word there is the ultimate reality. So aside from what we are seeing, what are the things beyond what we see, beyond what we touch, and etc. So that's metaphysics. It's an extension of fundamental and necessary drive in early human being to know what is real. And how did you know that it's real or not real? What are your evidences? And how did you analyze the truth? It deals with the study of nature of being as it tries to answer the questions, what is being? What are the fundamental properties of being? Next is ontology. It's study of what is. An example of ontology is when a physicist establish different categories to divide existing things in order to better understand those things and how they fit together in the broader broader world. So it's a study of what is, and the main focus is the entities and what is about these entities. When I say cosmology, it's the study of how we think the most real things have come into being. Meaning the procedures, the productions, and all the processes that involves. Next is epistemology. It comes from two Greek words, episteme, which means knowledge, and logos, which means study. It deals with nature, sources, limitations, and validity of knowledge. Again, nature, nature, sources, limitations, and validity of knowledge. Next, the questions in epistemology are how we know what we claim to know and how we can differentiate truth from falsehood. That's why in our dictionary you will always see the epistemology of the word, meaning the nature of the and the source of the word or the root word. In the process, one can learn more about himself or herself, including personal beliefs, ideals, and or values. Our previous experience are one of the important aspects as they facilitate deeper thinking and understanding of the self. It's important to experience or to remember the lessons from your experiences or the experience itself. We learn from previous mistakes and we do not repeat them. We evaluate and we want to know the best choice from a set of options. We have a holistic uh, point of view before jumping into conclusion. So let's have this activity. Each group will visualize and discuss the modern Plato's allegory of the cave. This time, they will connect it in real scenario, in the school, at home, in the community, or in social media. Rubrics time 5 points, creativity 5, clarity 2, cooperation 3. It's timeliness ha. Like you start and end for at least 3 minutes. For our valuing and application part, I want you to answer this. How are you going to apply your learning in daily living? How are you going to generalize your learning for today's lesson? For our additional activity, I want you to choose 5 philosophical questions and write it together with the answer below. It's www.conversationstartersworld.com. Philosophical questions. That's all for today. I hope that you learn a lot. You may comment below your takeaways, realization, appreciation, or additional information. Thank you.